I want to talk about bad meat.
What do you mean bad meat? It's not real meat.
It has chemicals and additives to make it look like and smell like meat, but it ain't. It's very bad for you, full of chemicals and bullshit. And people that take their kids to McDonald's and get McNuggets and that shit, you need to stop. You're killing yourself and your kids. What is a fucking nugget anyway? Have you ever seen a chicken with a nugget on?
Come on, man. You're sounding like the dude that says, get off my lawn. Now, I get what you're
I
saying.
am that dude about this meat thing.
I understand it to
Get
an
off
extent.
my lawn. You're damn right. And the sooner we get this
off
through
my
our
lawn, you're
heads,
damn right.
yeah, the sooner we get this shit off our diet, the better off everybody will be. Just look at how many poor cows and pigs and calves we kill every year. Thousands. Thousands. And really, do you think there's that many cows and stuff to feed 6, 7 billion people? No, it's not enough. That's why the meat is all jacked up with other shit.
Yeah, but most of the people on the planet don't eat meat.
Well, a lot of them do. Especially in America, South America.
Give me the bowl.
Especially in America and South America. It
Oh, wow, that smells good as fuck.
It does. They're beef addicted.
Beef addicted.
Beef addicted.
We're beef addicted.
Yeah.
India doesn't eat them because of the fucking cows.
Yeah, but I ain't. India's got other bad shit.
Oh, yeah, dude. Did you watch, oh, you haven't, have you seen the trailer for Monkey Man?
I saw a part of it.
It's pretty good. What was it on? Peacock?
Monkey Man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I saw a preview of it. I didn't see it all, though.
I just made Justin watch it.
You made Justin watch it?
I told him to watch it.
Uh-huh.
What up, Timothy Bellinger? Tom
Tim.
should be here soon.
Tim.
Oh, is he watching the game? That's probably why he's fucking not here yet.
What game?
Text Tom and tell him I have the game on. I can put the game on here.
What game?
Soccer.
Oh,
Football. Football.
the real football.
Yes.
I guess it's football season here now, isn't it?
Oh, fucking A. Started last night. Well, I mean, it's been started, but...
Yeah, but in earnest, college ball started yesterday, didn't it?
Fuck yeah, dude. Michigan looks like shit. Their offense looks bad.
I don't know. Too soon to judge.
Here you go. Play this trailer for you.
Too soon to judge.
Now, the trailer...
So what is the premise of this? What is the premise of Monkey Man?
You'll see.
I'm asking you. To my house.
Revenge. The premise is revenge.
This is from India, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the god, monkey god. Not
Yeah.
about it.
They brought fire and terror to the land until they faced the protector of the people.
Hey, buddy. From Sweden.
From Sweden.
Yeah, it says OVO is what he goes by on there, so we'll go by that.
He goes by what?
OVO.
Olio?
OIVO.
Okay.
He went with us today. Dude. He's the one that went with us to Cedar Point.
Oh, okay.
When I realized I don't want to go to Cedar Point anymore. Like, it just makes me dizzy and nauseous, and I feel like shit for the next 3 days.
Well, that's because there's certain things you shouldn't ride anymore.
The guy that guy is the director of this movie. What they don't give you is they give you the revenge plot of it, but they go into some of like India is a dangerous place.
No shit.
But I mean, especially for people who are minorities.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can get murdered quickly.
Easily.
And no one will even fucking notice.
Or even care.
Yep.
Because a lot of life in India is just not respected.
And if it's pretty much everywhere. And isn't it weird how lightness became such a... And it's not... I don't even think it's the colonizers that started it. I
Oh
think-
yeah, it is.
No, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's the colonizers.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, they came in with all the racial bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong, there was religious differences,
Religious and
Hindu, and
well, there's still that, yeah.
but and there's a lot of self-hate. It's a lot of self-hate.
See, that's the thing they don't show you in this thing, right here. Oop. It's really good fight scenes. The choreography is
Choreography.
amazing. Right here, those
Yeah.
are trans women or trans people in fucking India.
Yeah.
And it shows you their plight that they're dealing with there. They're fucking like here it's bad, but there they get like one of their people got murdered.
Well, and if you're an untouchable, you have no life. You have nothing to look forward to.
Right, that's true.
You have absolutely nothing to look forward to. People literally living in shit. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Literally.
Literally,
It's a horrible place, man.
is it?
I love the
Is it a horrible place or is it an amazing place that's made horrible because there's so many fucking people?
same difference.
Not really.
Really.
The land itself is not to blame.
Well, of course the land itself is not to blame. The land didn't do anything bad.
Well,
But when, it's like anything else. When one of the worst things that could ever happen to India was England.
one of the worst things that ever happened to the world was England. That's hot as fuck. It's not that hot, but
It's hot, but
It's
it's
hot.
good.
Yeah, England itself was, but it wasn't England. It wasn't. I mean, the Catholics were just as bad.
Well, where did they come from?
No.
Study your history, dude.
Hold on.
Study your fucking.
You know, the Catholics themselves are from Rome,
Yes,
correct?
yes, but they had a lot of power in the churches all around the world.
Right, I understand it, but the point is the Catholics were
The
the ones
Eng-
that were influencing the English to actually do what they did.
And the English did what the Catholics wanted them to do.
Exactly.
Because
But everywhere else in the world did too, where the Catholics were in charge. Right?
yeah, Spain is another one. The Catholic Church, man, killed so many people, man. It's unbelievable the astronomical number of people that the Catholic Church killed.
Right, I know.
It's just unbelievable. And they're not just killed, but made extinct. A lot of these tribes, native tribes, when they came into, they wiped them out.
Do you
Because
think we only hear, because again,
we only
this shit happens like imperialism type shit that England did.
does.
Well, they're not. We're the imperialists now. They're less so because they don't have the money.
Well, we're just an offspring of England.
Yeah, but we're not England. If we were, we'd be
We're
we'd be
real
different.
close. We're real close. Oh yeah. Let me tell you, man. I hate to be racial, but a black man in America doesn't really stand a chance, especially a young black man.
I don't disagree that there's.
Oh, you can't disagree.
I'm not.
Because you know there is.
But I'm going to counterpoint with a rich black man can get a lot more than a poor white man.
I've heard this shit before.
Am I wrong?
Yes,
How?
You're wrong. You're wrong. What makes a black man rich? Answer that question for me.
Opportunity. Having money.
It's not opportunity.
What the fuck is rich if it's not money?
What I'm saying, what he has to go through to get to that level.
If you're fucking born to it, it doesn't matter.
How many black people are born rich?
There are not that many, but there are some now. Don't act like there's not.
But it don't make no difference.
And again-
It ain't got nothing to do with being rich or poor. It's got something to do with the color of your skin.
Again, back to my point, I didn't have an opportunity to go to college. Not because of the color of my skin, but due to the fact that I had no fucking opportunity. But there are plenty of, how you say, black people who get to go to college all the time. And not because they're black.
Yes.
Because they have the fucking money.
No, it's because they're black.
Oh, you think they just get in because of affirmative action?
A lot. They used to. It's no more affirmative action now.
Well, I know
they
there's
got
not.
rid of that.
I know, and you know
Well,
who's
why? Why did they get rid of it?
because of the Asians complaining about it.
Because the Asians.
The Asians are the ones that went to the fucking courts and brought it to the courts. You understand how it got turned down, right? It's because the Asians were mad because they were only allowed to have, okay, in their mind, 30% of the people that should go to Harvard are Asian. And I don't mean that in the sense that they think they're different. But the reality is there's a lot of smart Asians who feel like they were not picked on or picked because of the fact that it had to be split up.
That had nothing to do with the black man.
Nothing. That's not what it was. I didn't say it was. I didn't say the Asians were like black people are. And again, the white people have used it as the white dumb people have used it as a way to say, "Oh, it just proves my point." But that's not. The reality is that the Asians are the ones that brought it to the Supreme Court. A group of Asians
Let me
said
tell you something, man.
they were being not let in because of the fact that they were Asian.
You know what?
What?
Asians have more opportunities than black people do. Always have.
What's
had.
this smell like?
It smells good. It's excellent. Nice sweet smell.
He wanted to know.
Nice sweet smell. Now, when I smoke it, I'll tell you what else is good about it. But no, these buds are very firm, very nice buds, decent size, and they smell sweet. They smell sweet. It's good.
And again, I'm not arguing. I'm arguing the point that we live in a world where if you're rich and black, and again, it's a very small percentage because it's a very fucking small percentage of people in general that are rich. It's only like 10% of the population actually has wealth that can sustain them for more than one generation.
And what do you think the percentage is for black people?
Probably
period?
0.5
Probably.
of that 10%. But
I'd give it 0.2, 0.5.
whatever, there's still 0.2 who have more opportunity than 90% of the rest of the population. So again, I'm not disagreeing with you when you talk about
Oh, I know
the
you're
bottom
not.
half.
I know you're not disagreeing with me.
But-
Because we're not arguing about anything.
No.
We agree on almost everything. Almost.
I think the gap of you being able to fucking
Let me
being
tell
able
you.
to do shit is more determined on whether or not you have money than the color of your skin in most situations. Not all. Because again, you down south in the fucking places where the Alabama and all these
Well, it
places.
don't have to be down south. You can get just as much racism in New York or Chicago
or Detroit.
Philadelphia.
I get it. That's not
Well, see,
untrue.
Detroit, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta are considered chocolate cities. So you have a little better opportunity.
And I also have a different perspective of what the world's like from here.
You-
Because I don't feel like, and I know the black people are still the minority in Detroit.
We're a minority in the United States, period.
No, I know, but the Detroit area,
But that's beautiful.
yes, it is. But it doesn't feel like that when you're around here. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to my store and I'm the minority. I can almost guarantee it most times.
I don't care how rich a black man. I don't care how rich a black man is. If he's out in the suburbs, driving around in the wrong area, he will get fucked with.
Pulled over.
I don't
yes.
care how rich he is.
I get it.
He could be driving in a goddamn Lamborghini.
Well,
and
that's
get
probably
pulled-
why he'd get pulled over.
and get pulled over.
I get
You
it.
know, I don't go to the suburbs that much, but I go every now and then. When I say suburbs, I mean like not Royal Oak, West Bloomfield.
You're talking to rich areas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
upper middle class areas.
No, Bloomfield's rich, bro. You don't live there unless you make six figures.
Right.
Minimum six
So
figures.
what do you think the percentage of black people that live in West Bloomfield?
Let's look it up.
Yeah, let's do that. I say about 3% maybe. Maybe. We're only 12 or 13% of the population in the United States, dude.
I know, but in Detroit it's different. There's more. Like you're down. It's like what 60%
What?
of the population is African American in Detroit.
About 70%. I'm not talking about the greater Detroit area. We're talking about Detroit City.
Oh wow. Okay. You're way off.
I am.
Yes.
How far off am I?
Just take it. What did you say the percentage was of in West Bloomfield, Michigan?
I don't know, about 3%.
The population itself is.
I mean, it's what?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. 50, 64, 65,000 people.
65,000 people in.
West Bloomfield.
Okay.
What is the percentage?
I said 3%.
Nope.
What is it?
13.
Okay. So it goes with the average of America. America, there's 12 to 13% of black people in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's still not a lot.
no, again. What the fuck do you expect it to be?
80%. That's what I want it to be.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
So you just don't want white people in general?
No.
What the fuck? Again, it's back to the point. I don't give a fuck what color you
Wait,
are.
first of all, let's get something straight.
What?
Most rich people, most poor people are white.
Yeah, I know. Because there's more white people than there are.
Exactly. Like I said, it's only 13%
Yeah,
black
and,
people in the
and
whole.
the United States is a
United
very
States.
small percentage of the population of the world.
Yeah, because
There's only 300 million people
300
out
and-
of 8 billion.
347 million people.
Out of
live
8
here.
billion.
Yeah.
But we act like we're the majority.
And why do we do that?
Because
Because
white people want to rule everything.
Yeah, exactly. They want to rule everything, and you take these southern whites, they don't want black people anywhere. If they could get rid of them tomorrow, they would.
Well, they'd not get rid of them if they could use them in
Yeah.
a way that benefited themselves. They keep
Like
them all day.
I did some research the other day. The White House, the Capitol, all that stuff was bad.
Beige.
I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't as. No, it was a thing, dude. It was a thing. What? See, back then they redline. Anybody still do a little red line?
Yeah, I get that. That's different. But what I'm saying is like
My dad didn't buy the house he wanted. He bought the house that was available to him.
yeah, I get it. In the area that was only the only area.
Yeah,
that
just
was
started
southern.
letting black people move
But
in.
that's not what
And
we're
as soon
talking
as
about.
the black people started moving in, I saw this with my own eyes. It blew my mind. Because my mom and dad were talking one day, and I overheard them. And they were talking about, well, I don't have anything against Jewish people, but they seem to have something against us. What the fuck is he talking about? We moved in like in March.
Mm-hmm.
By August, most of the white people had moved out, and they were all Jews.
The same thing happened in fucking Troy, or where I lived in. Ohio. We were part of the flight.
Dude, let me tell you something. Ferndale, when I was a kid, if we rode our bikes into Ferndale, the police would tell us, get back across 8 Mile. We couldn't ride our bikes around
Yeah.
in Ferndale. They wouldn't let us.
I mean, Ferndale's not gotten any better. Well, I mean, it's gotten better for certain people, but
I'm just saying, we were just kids riding our bikes. We didn't know anything about racism and that bullshit, until they started fucking with us. And my dad sat me down and said, well, let me explain something to you. Stay out of Ferndale right now. He said, it's not the best thing for you. I don't want to have to come up into Ferndale and pick you up from out of jail because of some bullshit. So keep your ass out of Ferndale. And that's exactly what I did. But I had friends, Jewish friends, who went to school with me. They lived in Ferndale. I couldn't go visit them.
so they just stayed going to the same school.
Well, they weren't there long. Like I said, within 3 or 4 months, all the white people, only a few were left. Maybe those that couldn't afford to move,
Yeah, or the ones that just
Because in my junior high school, I had a bunch of Jewish friends.
Because again, it's this idea that it's just the way it was. And everyone can get a break because it's just how they lived.
Because of the
They're
myth.
racist because they're
Because of the myth.
and it's like, no, there's a bunch of fucking people at the same time that said you're wrong. There was a bunch of white people who were like, dude, that's not how you should think.
Yeah, because they didn't know the reality of life.
Huh? No, I know, but that's my point is we try to sugarcoat it like I don't try, but
No, you don't.
certain people try to sugarcoat it and make it feel like, oh, it was just, you got to excuse George Washington for owning slaves.
300 of them.
Yeah, it's like, do I really?
When they made it illegal, he moved his from Virginia. He moved his slaves from Virginia to Philadelphia.
Yeah, and on top of that, why do we take moral values from people that did that? They still have this idea that we should look at them as if they're fucking honest,
exactly.
moral people, but they're not.
When I was in school, they told me George Washington chopped down an apple tree.
Yeah, that was a bullshit line.
Yeah, but
It
this
was
is what they
propaganda.
told us.
I know it's what they told. They told me
My
that too.
teacher teaching me something. I believe because I don't know better.
I believed it too.
Yeah.
I believed that the Revolutionary War was right and just, and that everyone in America was like, "Fuck you, England," not realizing that that's not
That's
true.
not true.
There was a lot of people who just were fine being English and enjoyed their lives. Most of the people that wanted to rebel were all the landowners. So it was basically just rich people mad at rich people. Again, most of those people that were rich back then weren't fucking... They were given the land as dukes and lords and other things because that's how it worked in England. You just got land if you were fucking... knew somebody who was nobility. Correct?
Yeah.
So again, they're starting on stolen land to start with. And you want to, like, you're taking advice, like, it's like taking fucking
I'm sorry.
economic advice from people who didn't know what the internet was.
That damn Catholic Church and that damn King James version of the Bible did a lot of damage to a lot of people, and it still is. Like I said, like that Filipino girl tried to get in touch with me again. She's trying to get back with me again, and I don't want to tell her that I don't believe in her religion because they are so religious. I mean, you know what I mean?
I mean, that would shut her down. Just be like, I don't believe in what the fuck you believe in.
Yeah, so we can't be together. That's the point I'm making. We can't be together.
Obviously, she's in fucking goddamn where the fuck she is. You don't know if she's a real person.
Oh, she's a real person. Oh, I know that. I had people look into her, so I know she's real. We used to FaceTime every day, for
That's insane.
about a year and a half.
Brian did that shit too.
What?
My
FaceTime?
friend- Yeah, Brian, the
Yeah.
one that went to Sweden.
Yeah,
He did that shit. Him and Pella FaceTime every day for a year.
yeah. A lot of people do it. It's because it's free,
No,
and you can communicate with somebody around the world. And you don't have to pay
but
nothing.
theirs was more of a romantic thing.
Well, she was trying to be romantic with me.
Yeah.
Man, that's how it starts, man. Some people looking for other people. That's how this shit starts. I didn't look for her. I was on my phone one day, being and her face popped up. Hi, my name is so and so. I live in the Philippines. That's how I met her. So
That sounds suspicious as fuck.
of course it is. You know it's suspicious.
Tom on his way, be there like 15 minutes. Thank you, sir. I was wondering if I was about to be like, should we keep going? Gotta walk the dog soon. Is he coming? I can check my phone.
So busy, so much to do, and so
Not
little.
really.
So much to do in such a little time.
I have to figure out something.
What is that you got to figure out?
So my brother, that time said,
No, you didn't.
okay.
I haven't talked to you in 10 days.
My brother called me and he told me that if I can get up $7,000 by next spring,
Mm-hmm.
he'll match me as a, pay me back if you can. Obviously, if it works, you're paying me back. But if it fails, I'm not gonna stress over
You're not
it.
going. Yeah, he's not going to jam you
Yeah.
up.
Because of
It's not gonna
how much
fail.
shit I basically, I don't want to say raised them, but when they were like 18, 19, when we were all like in that age group time,
Mm-hmm.
they basically lived off of me
Okay.
in a sense.
Now, this is your brother, right?
Yeah, he paid rent.
Is
and
this
shit,
younger
but-
brother or older?
Younger, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a matter of figuring out what I'm gonna do because he wants me to get a trailer or a truck and do it that way because then it's movable and it's like I don't mind getting a trailer. I feel like starting I feel like that spot over there on 9 Mile, right next to Great Clips, is a perfect spot to sell slices in the daytime and squares at night. Like
Well, see, you can probably get into a building like that cheaper than you can a truck.
kinda.
I mean, a
But
truck.
with the truck, when it's paid for, it's paid for. Then everything, it's different. You're not paying rent. You got to pay for the fees, obviously, to go to the different places and do the different things you're doing. But, you know what I'm saying? That can be, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, if you don't mind traveling around and shit.
Yeah,
That's
I do
what you
mind.
That's what you're gonna have to do if you have a truck. You
I
just can't.
know.
You got
That's part of the issue. That's one of the reasons why I think I want this place over here. The fucking Amazon.
But I don't know. I
I
got
do
friends.
too.
I got.
I think
friends,
it'd be good to get a trailer eventually.
Yeah.
And do, you know,
do both.
both.
Eventually,
That
yeah.
way I got a place to store all the fucking dough and I can, you know what I'm saying, maybe do catering events and things like that. That's fine. That's
And you
different.
got another thing too. It's a lot of trucks out here. It ain't like it's a lot of
I know.
trucks.
But the difference between, there's a lot of people growing weed, right?
Mhm.
The difference between this and that is I can't scale this up. I can't scale this up to compete with them unless I spend $1 million minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Where with pizza, I know my pizza's better than all the chains.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than most of the good ones around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than Louis. And I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for fat guy pizza where one piece basically fills you up, you know, because it's got so much cheese? Or are you looking for flavor and combination, you know,
More gourmet.
less shitty oils too, no sugar.
More gourmet.
Yeah, more gourmet. Competes with Buddies. If you put mine next to Buddies, I bet you I win. But again, that doesn't mean nothing until I can get it out there. But I can scale it up. I can get a place and I can do that and advertise on, like, that's another thing too. I can actually do
Look.
content. I can do my content on my fucking, on this we do here, blah, blah, blah.
See,
But I'm talking like, I can't put this up there and go, hey, anybody hungry? You want to buy? And then people just send me, like, send it here, send it here. I can't do that.
and see, see the building. Everybody knows where it is all the time.
I know. That's one of the reasons.
That's
why
one of
I'm
the
in
advantages of a building. One of them.
White, but one of the advantages of not a building is maybe I go to fucking Traverse City for a summer,
Yeah, you're more flexible.
like they did.
You're more
My
flexible.
buddies did. They went to Traverse City for the summer. They're probably taking the whole winter off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can take the winter off.
But do you want to do that? Take the whole
Depends.
winter off?
Again, I'm not. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to. Do,
Yeah. So that's nothing about a truck. So what happens in the wintertime?
You can either take it down south and use it, like try to get licenses in other states where you can do it, or you try to find a place where you can do it to where there's an indoor, like, I don't know. Because again, it's pizza. So it could be I can set up in a parking lot in the wintertime still, and you just come pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm going to be doing basic pickup only anyway.
They both have their.
Yeah, I know. Advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of
But,
what makes you feel the most comfortable. That's
I mean,
what
either way, you're talking...
Well, the truck you're talking $50,000.
No, we're talking. We could probably, with my brother's help, because my brother's really good at
Oh, he knows how to do shit like yeah.
building shit. So, with
You're probably
him,
looking at maybe 30 grand.
yeah, probably we could probably
Somewhere
get one
around.
for about 15, and it's gonna take another 10 to start.
Yeah, 25, 30 grand.
Right. So, but with a place, I could buy $2,000 worth of pizza ovens, unis, just two electric ones to start, and use that money to buy the big one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then because that's about 10 to 15 grand, depending on which one I get. You know, and then a couple coolers, so I could probably start.
About 4 grand, 5
well,
grand.
Equipment probably 3.
Okay, so you probably look at
Plus
around 7,
rent
8
and shit
grand.
like that. Yeah,
7, 8 grand.
So
to
it's
start.
still 7, 8 grand to start.
Yeah.
Because rent is, like, the cheapest rent is over there, and that's like 2,900. I don't
Mhm.
even know if that's 2,900 anymore. They may be charging more. They still fucking raise the price. It's like no one's been in there. No one's rented it.
Rich owns it.
No, well, it's a company. It's CVS.
Whoever.
Like, it's CVS owns
They're
it.
making money anyway, whether they open the joint up or not.
Yeah, well,
And they can use it as a tax write-off
yeah,
if
the
it's
laws.
not making money.
That's true. That's why
Yeah.
they don't fucking care.
Yeah, exactly.
What up?
Yodely dodely. Oh,
Damn,
my
you
man's got
a
my
mountain of weed.
man's got my shirt on. And it's looking kinda good too.
Shit does look good. My grower's at the work all the time. She works out in Grosse Pointe and shit.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for one of her rich ass clients to ask, who did that art? I want that.
And we will accommodate them.
Should everyone buy these shirts online?
I sold all those shirts quick, man.
We can order more.
I'm gonna order more, but I'm gonna order more shirts, and I'm gonna do posters. I'm gonna do posters.
Yeah,
too.
you told me them posters, man. They're fucking insane quality. I got one, and they're museum quality. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
do
paper
posters.
and the print.
Yeah, I'm gonna do posters.
Check out what fucking Tim sent us.
Oh my
What?
That bitch was like fucking 3 ounces or something.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a lot. He's cranking it out, huh?
Yeah, he's just making more right now. What are you making right now, Tim? You ain't got the. Oh,
Yeah,
you
he's
straight
on.
up.
Yeah. He just asked where he can get one. Or he said I'd take one of the shirts, I think. Or posters.
Take
I don't
one of
know.
them ounces,
They'll,
too.
they'll be available next week for you to get one if you want one.
Yeah, so I forgot I got Peacock now.
Oh, you do? How do you
When
forget?
did the
you
game
got it?
start, though?
The one game's going on right now at Chelsea.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just didn't want to watch the Man United game.
You recording it? Or are you going to watch it later?
Yeah, I'll watch it later. What are you flipping up?
Fuego?
Fuego.
Where'd the tray go?
It's a nice buzz too.
Down there.
What do you want?
Trey.
Rolling tray. Got
Here, hold
this
on.
mint.
What you got?
That mint masterpiece.
Mint.
Never mind. It stayed off the side.
I ain't smoked it in a minute.
Next month, man, I'm gonna have some really good outdoor. This guy's outdoor looks fabulous, and it smells really
He
good.
has another 4.6 ounces.
Outdoor.
Of the hash,
Yeah.
he's cranking it out.
Yeah.
Hash man, I like that. I like people that like hash.
He's fucking his hands up doing it. He's like hand working it and shit.
Oh, okay.
What you mean?
You
That's
get
like
rid
the
of it.
best
What are you
thing
talking
ever.
about, man? You get rid of hash?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, someone did ask me about hash, by the way.
He'll fucking
No, I'm
send
saying.
it around and sell it. and
No, I'm
shit.
saying, do you have any?
Me, yeah.
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 Oh,
What you mean? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be
Whatever
making
you
a,
want.
I'm gonna be making a lot of it
Let's send the money to Tim.
after I trim these 30 plants. I'll have a bunch.
yes, sell it. Duh.
No, I got. You sent me a bunch. Y'all seen what he sent?
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
He sent ounces.
He's cranking
I
it
mean,
out.
he gave me ounces
No.
because he drove to Michigan and handed them to me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Next time he can just come on.
Come on the show.
Yeah.
I wonder why it's so dark.
Oh, that's just oxidation. Tear that bitch open. Look at the inside.
Oh, okay. On the inside it's lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come back here. Where you going? Get your ass back
Get
here.
in your home.
You get ready to get smoked, buddy.
Are either of these teams good?
Oh hell yeah. Chelsea's always like top 6, usually top 4, and Crystal City.
I think it's honestly just because there's no team here that it's really like. I know we have
What do you mean
Detroit.
there's no team
We
here?
have the Detroit Football Club, but it's not like it's on W20 sometimes, but it's not like something like this. This is like shit that has like.
Well,
hot,
they've
like
been
this-
around a
Oh,
while.
I get that, but I'm saying if we had a Detroit team, like I think if America had teams that competed in, because again, this is just England, right?
Yeah.
The Premier League is just people in England.
Right.
So if America actually had a fucking real thing like that where they competed with the England and shit like that, where it was like, and again, they always try to fucking regulate the fucking spending. For some reason, sports loves to regulate spending.
Oh, salary cap and all that.
Yeah, where these
To make
guys,
it more fair, and they say it makes better games. More
But it-
equal.
it's not true. I mean, it's
I'd rather see a franchise or a dynasty.
it
that
should
gets
be like
built up.
this, where you can draft kids that are fucking like you can go get like kids can choose where they want to go.
It'll get that
At
way.
like 8 years old, they're in like
It'll get
Yeah.
that way. It'll get that way.
the
Not in America.
Yeah,
America
well-
has a draft system. The draft system's set up to prevent that from happening. That's the whole point of the draft system, is so they can control where everyone
Somebody
goes.
like what,
Dang.
I don't
what
mean in
save.
soccer. I mean in all sports.
oh,
Not soccer, because America's set up in the same way this is. Where
that tastes good.
if I get really good and I decide to play soccer and I was like, fucking
Well, it's a world-
messy quality, I could go play for any team in America.
It's the most world sport of any.
You wouldn't be playing in America because they don't pay enough.
Yeah, I know. Because there's not enough revenue.
I mean, actually, Messi is in America playing right now.
Yeah, because
sure
he's
is.
past his prime and he took like some of the teams like they like to do it. Because again, he basically brought in a bunch of money.
They go where the money is, dude.
Yeah. He
Like any
created
other sport.
a ton of revenue for
Yeah,
that
yeah,
team.
They actually paid him though.
Oh yeah, they had to.
Man, you gonna have to rush. I don't know if I can use these little
You'll be all right. But they did the same thing with Beckham. Remember, Beckham fucking came over
Came over for a couple years.
and he made like a ton of
They were
money. They
like,
paid him
"This is gonna
like
be
500
it."
million,
Oh man.
and no one gave a fuck. Isn't that other dude here too?
Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Nah, he was here for a couple years though. Ronaldo went to the fucking Saudi Arabia League.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, that one's trying to take over everything. too.
Well, no, it will take over everything. It's not trying to. It is taking over.
Don't they own Chelsea now? They own one of these teams.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They got so much money, you know.
They gave people fucking contracts for golf that make no sense because golf doesn't make anywhere close to that much money.
Dude.
Like the
They
contracts
pay-
they gave them were fucking just astronomical.
I just read.
More than Stephen Curry. Like Michael Jordan didn't make as much as these golfers are making in his professional career,
Rihanna,
not his real life.
They asked Rihanna to come over here and
Who?
do a concert. Rihanna.
Oh yeah,
They asked her to come to Saudi Arabia and do a concert.
she'd have to be scared.
They
man.
paid
You're in the
her
wrong spot,
30.
they'd put you in
They
jail.
paid her $35 million
No
for a
fucking
45-minute concert.
35 mil.
Yes,
Dude, they're insane.
that's why they're going. They got they take baths and
They
money.
have supposedly the because they put a lot of money in a trust that runs all this shit, and they buy basically it's something like 600 billion is what this trust has. You understand what 600 billion can do?
Oh,
Billion with a B, huh?
Billion with a fucking B. Like that's, oh my god! You could spend $100 billion. Like how do you? And they're not just doing it in sports either. They're buying up lands. They're buying up businesses.
yeah, because they got unlimited money. That's why people talking about, oh, Elon Musk, he's the richest man. No, he's not the richest man in the world.
Who?
Elon
No.
Musk.
Oh no, not the
Bezos isn't either.
No,
The
well,
rich, they don't even know how much money these guys in
Yeah,
Saudi
they don't
Arabia
even
have.
know.
They have no clue how much money these guys have.
Yeah,
these
but
guys,
these guys, you're not talking about one person.
no, yes, I am talking about some of those guys. One person,
Yeah.
man, the Prince of Brunei, that dude.
You tried it, didn't you?
Yeah, it came out right.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. Brunei.
Okay, there it is.
Dubai? Is Brunei?
Brunei.
That
Never heard of that.
that motherfucker.
Not Dubai.
That-
Dubai's different.
That motherfucker has about 300 wives.
What?
He has about 300 wives. The dude's house, just his house alone, costs $15 billion. His house costs $15 billion.
That's fucking. That's so.
He has
stupid.
insane money. And I heard
Oh,
somewhere,
that's so stupid.
I heard somewhere that he has like offspring. He has like 200 or 300 offspring, kids.
Wouldn't surprise me.
He's richer
You know,
than shit.
Musk is doing that shit too, man. Musk has like 11 kids with 11 different ladies. He's like, I gotta get my seed out.
He's out of his
I'm a
fucking.
genius.
Really?
You know
Yes,
what?
I'm not kidding.
You know
And
what? Oh no, he's right. He's
He
not
started
lying.
flipping.
He's not lying.
You can see him start flipping to the right. Because again, Elon portrayed himself as a
Kind of a liberal dude.
liberal dude.
But
When
he's
his
not.
daughter, one of his
And he never
daughters,
was.
it was a boy, came out as a girl and switched. And again, she was old enough to do it. It wasn't like she.
transitioned sexes or something?
Well, no,
What
she
do they call
started
that?
when she
You call it flip?
she transitioned, but she when she transitioned, he changed his whole. Like you can see him
He's like,
Down
this bitch
there.
is dumb as fuck.
down that rabbit hole.
No, he's a
Well, he's just a rich dude.
he's a
Not all
he's a
rich
borderline
Anyway.
he's a borderline egotistical racist. borderline. He's anti-poor people,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, poor people are the problem.
He'd be fighting everybody.
It's-
Like,
and
I wanna
again,
go on strike,
he-
fight y'all.
Yeah, and that's what he did.
I
No-
need more money.
Now he's
Fuck
getting ready to
outta
get
here.
sued. Him and Trump are getting ready to get sued by the labor unions.
They also could get sued by the fucking. Because did you hear what they did with the votes? Not votes. So the way it worked is Elon put up on his X and everything, register, right? A place to go and.
Register to vote?
Yeah, it would send you. It would supposedly send you to register to vote. The thing is if you were in battleground states, and it depended on if you were a Democrat or not, depending on whether or not it would send you to the correct link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're only registering Republicans.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they did.
Man, that's crazy.
They're going to come after him for that. And again, I don't think he had any I don't think Donald Trump and him.
He's
talked
not.
about
Is he?
it.
He's not
I
a
think that
citizen.
was just him being.
Yeah, they don't need to.
Elon Musk. He's not a citizen of America, is he?
Yes, he is.
I thought he was South African. Citizen.
He's a South. He's both.
Born
He's
there.
I
dual
don't-
citizenship.
Are you sure about that?
I can almost guarantee you that a fucking billionaire has dual citizenship.
I don't know.
Yes, you can't fucking own as much as you own here unless you have dual citizenship.
Yeah, you gotta be a citizen.
No, you don't. You guys are nuts.
You know what? I'm gonna look
You don't
this
have
shit
to
up.
be a citizen
Hello, fucking goddamn Google.
to make $1 billion in America. You don't got to be
You
no
don't probably
citizen.
have to, no, but he
Yeah.
is. I'm sure. Like, why?
No,
would
I'm
you
not-
be? You got $1 billion. This whole shit's based here. You're gonna be a citizen.
I didn't know we had that
Shit easy.
going
Yes, he
with.
became a U.S. citizen.
But he's originally from South Africa.
South African born American businessman who moved to Canada and later became a U.S. citizen.
Well, he lived in Canada first.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nut. He's a nuttier than a fruitcake.
2002 is when he became an American
I
citizen.
knew it had to be recently.
Yeah. Because he, in '89, well, that's the thing. He's still citizen. He has citizenship in South Africa, Canada, and the United States. He became
Jeez,
Canadian
yeah.
in '89, and South
I didn't know you
African
could do the
71
three.
when he was
Really?
born.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, you can do it depends on the countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, some countries won't
Yeah,
let you do
some
that.
countries won't, but I don't know.
Oh,
Again,
man.
he's a fucking billionaire. Of course, he's got multiple citizenships. They can go anywhere they want without question.
Well, you know, they got these gigantic yachts
It's not even the yachts, the planes.
with a helicopter
They
on.
land in
They got-
separate airports.
they got
land
fuck-
on separate parts of the airport.
They got yachts that are like huge, like apartment buildings. They're so
Right?
big.
Like fucking
And they got
cruise
one,
ships,
and they got wait a minute. He's got a yacht that's got a helicopter and a submarine and car, 2 or 3 cars.
I ain't going no fucking submarine. That shit is too scary.
Well, I mean, especially if they got a goddamn.
I went to a submarine, but it was dry docked.
Oh yeah.
That- r-
If it's gonna stay on the surface.
Right
of
at
the
Belle
water,
Isle, right at Belle Isle. I remember I was about maybe 14. My dad said, we're going to go on a submarine. I said, what are you talking about? They had a submarine docked at Belle Isle,
Yeah.
right across from Belle Isle.
So, have you been in a tunnel?
Have I been in the tunnel?
Yeah, the Detroit Windsor Tunnel.
1,000 times.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just underwater, so. if
Oh,
you don't
I see. My band used to play in Canada
Ah.
for 2 years. So every Friday and Saturday, it's about half the size.
Oh, maybe because what we were watching.
What?
Cut the video. I don't know.
What do you mean? What were we watching?
We were watching. I don't know. There's a video. Oh,
Try soccer.
What do-
all right. It's back on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. We ain't tried to hash out anyway.
You're right.
We're probably only out for a couple minutes.
But yeah, I don't remember. I remember there was a roller coaster inside at Bablo Island. I don't even know. What
I never went to
Island
Bablo
is.
Island. Like I said, I went on the Bablo boat, midnight cruise, but I never went to Bablo Island.
It was fun when you were a kid.
Midnight cruise on the Bablo boat was like time for,
You free?
yeah. Because the lighting would be like red and green, you know. No bright lights, and the music be playing, and you get on one of those booths with your girl and
Too small.
do what you do. You do what you
Let's go
do.
with the hash.
It's hash time.
Fire it up, man. You want to see what you think?
It's hash time. Break out the hash.
Man, oh man. All right.
All right, what?
I go. You want to know what I thought, so I better cleanse my palate.
Cleanse your palate. Coffee cleanse.
Ah, you already played?
No. Starts next
This is
Thursday.
last
Thursday's
there's
the
a break?
first game.
Okay.
one. Between exhibition and yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's
didn't know.
no. They only do 3.
It's a couple of week break.
They used to do 4, right?
They used to, and they put it on the season now. So
Yeah.
now they play 17 games instead of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Greedy bitches wanted more money.
Well,
That's why they
players
did that.
make more money for it too. Get that extra day.
Well, shit.
Paycheck.
Go to a game. Drive your car down there, go to a game and see how much money you spend.
It's ridiculous.
I'll probably never go.
Parking's $50.
I've only been to one game.
Yeah.
That was Ford Field.
I've been to a couple games at Ford Field. Most of them were at preseason.
How'd it taste?
Tastes excellent.
Yeah, that's good. I want to hit it again after.
Tastes
Let's
excellent.
try again before I say something. So
Oh yeah, I feel the buzzing. Instantly.
what was I thinking? Oh,
What was I
Park
thinking? He's
Field,
asking
yeah.
himself what he was thinking.
yeah, that's how it works, bro.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Sometimes the brain don't fucking fire properly. Shit happens.
Shit, who do we play first?
L.A.
Just like last year.
Not like last year.
Didn't we play it?
No,
Well,
we played KC.
oh yeah, KC was
We
the
whooped
first
their
one.
ass.
Sure did.
I mean,
KC
it's
was
good.
the
It
first
tastes like hash. Like the
one. It tastes
hash
like
is-
good hash.
Yeah, like hash is supposed to taste.
Right. That's what I told him. Like, this shit
Yeah, it
reminds
just
me of
tastes.
Amsterdam.
It tastes like hash. Like you smoke it. I can keep smoking that. I hate Keef. I can't smoke Keef.
What you got against Keith? He's a good guy.
It tastes like shit. I feel like all the terpenes are gone. Or hash,
Well, it
hash
is.
different.
Not that dry shift. Well, that's dry shift hash. So.
That's different.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I have so much fucking.
That's
turp.
different. We're talking when you let it sit in your jar, the keef at the bottom of your jar
Yeah,
type
there's
shit.
a bunch of hairs and shit in it.
Yeah, it's just basic fucking nothing. So I can't stand it. Or yeah, because someone wanted to give me a fucking jar of it, and it was a pretty decent sized jar. It was probably.
But you said no.
I'm like, I don't know what I can do with that.
You can put it in your water hash and you get extra.
I
You could have just run it through your
actually I
water
had to throw
bags.
my fucking bags away.
You have any?
Well, see, a lot of people
You got tore up.
have never
No, they got-
smoked hash before, or hash fucks them up too bad. That's why you don't see a big demand.
Well, it's
The
more-
big demand for
I don't
hash.
think the fucked up is the problem. I think it's more to do with the fact that people don't smoke it. Or
No
they've
one's had
never
good
smoked
hash.
it. Yeah,
What do
they
you
never
mean?
had it. Yeah.
That's
People that
what
have had good hash like it.
that's what I was trying to say.
And the
sir.
market isn't really.
Oh, the market is
plentiful.
there. The market is
No
there.
one wants to make it. No one wants to buy
No
it.
one want. It's harder to get hash.
Because your fucking flour's worth more than hash.
It's hard to get hash.
For some reason, there's less of it, but it's cost less. You know what I'm saying? Because the flour that it takes to make hash is a lot. And if
Yeah,
it's
you
good
don't get
flour,
oil.
you can fucking make good money off that flour.
200 of material to get like 10 grams of hash.
Okay,
Yeah,
first
so
of all,
most hash doesn't taste good because it's made with shitty product.
we're not a hash nation.
Well, that too.
Okay.
There's
Now,
no tradition.
if we went to Morocco,
Yes.
Man.
it'd be a totally different scene.
And a lot of those places are like that because they don't have the proper environment to actually dry herb.
No.
Yeah, they're super wet or super hot
Yeah, but what I'm saying
and
is,
dry because Morocco's dry. So,
but
if you
so where
try
did they
to-
get? So where did they get hash from?
They get it from the plants that they grow. The plants
Well,
grow.
that's the
listen,
point I'm making.
but the plants don't grow buds. They grow different. They grow airier.
Well,
they don't grow that.
well,
they
obvious-
won't grow that.
Obviously, they have terps in them.
Because when you take that and you make it fucking 85 degrees
Yeah.
and humid,
Yeah.
it don't look like that.
No, but it'll still be a bud. It
Not-
won't look like that. No.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
won't.
be skinny.
No,
Yeah.
no, it'll be
Yeah.
airy. It'll spread
they-
out.
Slow yield shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just
how they
over
make.
dry it out and fucking beat
Then
it.
beat it and everything. But that's the point, though. When it's like that, it produces better hash than it does bud. The bud doesn't taste as good. You have less of the terpenes that you know.
Oh, I
It's
see.
dirt weed, bro. Let's just
I
say
see.
it.
I see what you're saying.
It's
fucking
stressed out weed.
backyard
But if you
boogie.
turn
But-
it into hash, all you're getting is the
But
actual.
just like my friend from Thailand told me,
Huh.
smoke it first. He said, "Good. It's no one thing.
Yeah, you gotta
It
try
depends on the strain that they're growing and all that."
Obviously.
Because he told me, and he's been to Amsterdam. If he lived in Amsterdam for 2 years, he told me that the bud in Thailand is kicking.
Oh yeah, Thailand, bro. They got some
Yeah, but they're growing it indoors. They're not like it's not most of it's being indoors.
It's partially indoors. It has a roof over it.
No, grow seasons. Like
It has a roof over it,
Again,
and they do the spraying.
right, but they also probably dry it in a controlled situation.
They
Because
have real big issues with drying there. That's why they make fucking hash and they made the Thai steak
Yeah.
and shit.
The
They
reason-
actually compress a lot of it.
but Morocco's hot, correct?
Look,
Yeah,
Hot and
hell
dry?
yeah.
Put on,
Right
um,
next to goddamn
put on,
pretty much.
Plain weed in Thailand.
some of the biggest weed growing motherfuckers are women over there in Thailand.
Their outdoor season is like 16 months, or 9 months, some shit.
Yeah, as long as
Custom cannabis gardens
So
in
you can- You
Thailand.
can grow those super crazy sativas. I got this one called Tiger's Tail. I bet that bitch takes like 16.
Cannabis in
18 weeks,
Thailand.
Just the flower.
Bad news for weed in Thailand. Thailand weed, an inside look.
Y'all didn't see the Strain Hunters Thailand episodes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was driving around, just everyone's got weed in their fucking yard.
Yeah.
Well, it's gross.
Yeah.
It's
They were
fucking-
walking along and all of a sudden the guy said, "Oh, look." And it was like a bunch of...
But look at that. That's my point. Look at this. This isn't weed that you grow for bud.
That's sativa. So sativa needs to be lighter, airier, and more like...
Yeah, but it produces a ton of fucking
because
crystal.
It fucking, it's in the tropics where the fucking relative humidity is way too high.
Yeah, so it has
So-
to spread out.
Yeah, otherwise it would mold up and
Yeah,
die.
it knows
And
how to
never be
save
able
itself.
to reproduce. This
So
is
when you grow-
selective, or,
Yup.
But when you're growing this shit, you're not growing it
But
to
it-
flower
my
itself.
friend told me it
Wow,
depends.
that's little.
My friend told me it depends.
I guess
on,
it's the beginning of the
it
season.
depends
maybe.
on the strain. He told me that.
Obviously,
Of course. We're
We
talking
know
about
that.
the land races.
we're talking the
Right.
Shit that actually came from
people have been growing there for thousands of years.
Yeah.
It's been growing there for millions of years.
Right.
Because again, 1,000 years
Because I
ago,
don't think
you couldn't control the fucking
they
humidity.
didn't start
Only
planting.
strong
They didn't
survive,
start planting
bro.
the shit. They found the shit.
Well, that's an ugly one.
Man,
No, see,
But that probably produces the greatest fucking.
what I'm
thing.
trying to tell you is, they grow a lot of weed for medical use only.
Yeah,
a
that's
bunch
all
of
done
it.
indoors.
A bunch of it.
It's done indoors like they do in Switzerland, like they do in fucking other
Well,
places.
they consi-
Israel,
but
because
they-
Israel doesn't grow its fucking medical.
But they
outside.
consider that kind of grow indoor grow because it's a roof over it, and they can control it
that's
better.
greenhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's different. That's
and most
fine.
of them are like that.
Yeah,
Well, look at the size of these plants.
yeah, those are huge.
Look at this.
Try that tiger's tail, bro.
And again, still, it's very airy, and it's still not even close to done. Those are fucking.
16 weeker.
Yeah, that's got 6 weeks left. Look at the size of those.
Look at that.
Like,
Look how long
tail.
them
You see
buds
how the
are.
tails look like a tiger?
And I
That's
bet
what
you they
thought that
planted
shit.
those at different times.
That's
'cause
probably
I'm
Thai
just
stick.
I think wasn't really a strain.
No, Thai stick was
Shit
a
they did.
yeah a way to preserve it. Because again, it's hard for them to dry it in the humid weather.
Look at that. Look at that shit.
Yeah, and again, some of them might be grown for flower, but
those huge buds, man.
those are
monster
clusters,
buds.
bro.
They're probably Amsterdam weed.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, he told me that they getting weed.
They got
They're getting
strains.
First of all, the government bought up a bunch of plants. They gave away, I think, 1.5 million plants to the farmers there.
To
First
everyone.
of all,
They gave them to
yeah,
everyone.
anybody that wanted it could get it. And
See, that's ugly to me.
It is. I hate that shit. It's all foxtails and shit.
Yeah, that's fucking
pears.
stressed out weed.
Yeah, it looks
That's weed.
fucking heat stress weed.
Yeah, it's weed that they can't handle the humidity. And again, it's not that it can't handle it; it's adapted to handle it. Because the plant's
Yeah,
smarter.
But
than
I
it.
noticed-
Exactly.
I noticed the higher up you go, the bigger the buds get.
Yeah, obviously the closer to the fucking sun, the bigger they're gonna be. But even that's not a bunch. That's not one bud. That's a bunch of little fucking branches
Yeah,
that
it's
are about
not
to explode into fucking. Because you're still 4 weeks out.
I don't know.
I do. I seen that
It's probably
color.
10 weeks out, bro.
Nah.
I've grown some sativas. and
Is there a sound with this?
They
Maybe.
look straight in week 4. Then you look at the trichomes, and those bitches will take 12 weeks when you think they'd be done in like 4 more weeks. You'd be like, damn, it's just a 9-10 week plant, and then boom, it's like a 14 week.
Tie that grows in the mountains. Was it the cat? Man, I can't wait to go there, man. I'm telling you
Remember
right
that dude
now.
we were watching going into the Amsterdam coffee shops? He
Yeah.
goes into these coffee
Yeah.
shops too in Thailand.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like, their weed is shit, they fucking rip me off and shit like that. He's like, fuck that place.
He said, fuck that place, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of fun to watch.
Wow, look at that cola. It was a massive ass cola.
Fucking big old. Yeah, they always look big and thick, but then you smoke them bitches that are all cocktails and they taste like shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's why people don't realize and shit. I've been like looking at their picture on weed or online and shit of their weed and it's like, that shit probably don't even taste good.
Well, the guy that I be talking to, FaceTiming, he lived in Amsterdam for 2 years. He worked in a cafe, or what do they call it near.
Yeah, coffee.
And he moved to Thailand when they legalized it. And he said he's never seen so many strains in his
The
life.
hash that would make though, probably would be amazing.
Probably.
Especially if you went.
I just want to
Straight
smoke
bubble?
the shit, man. When I get there, first thing I'm gonna
I don't
do.
want that straight sativa, man.
When I
Usually
get
it's
there-
kinda racy.
When I get there, the first thing I'm gonna do is get me a job working in one of these places.
But it's gonna taste so lemony.
I don't know till I get there.
No, I'm saying that. Because again, if it's
Honey,
sativa,
I
it has
hybrid,
less
bro.
of the fucking skunk.
That mid-mash juice is like perfect.
I've had
Sativa, but it's not.
I've had sativas that were a motherfucker before.
Yeah, me too.
Oh
that's what I'm
fuck
saying.
yeah!
Some of them make you want to go out and run around the block and shit. I don't need that shit in my life. I don't even drink
You know
coffee.
something? This hash is nice and smooth too.
Yeah, he said he aged like 2 years or something.
It's smooth. It's smooth.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, that's your blood on it.
Because Rudy's a slob.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Hey man, look, I told you I'm not gonna take much more of this age. We don't want to call it
Discrimination?
age abuse.
You know what it look? All those clothes look like? They look like fucking the Jack Harry that you gave. Remember that Jack Harry you gave me back in the day?
Grow like that.
Dude, it had.
No.
I had fucking cola. I could hold it up on my arm and it was
The
big
cola?
as my arm,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. You
Yeah.
got the warehouse deal?
It was at the new house or the old house
Oh,
in
maybe it
Warren.
was over there. Yeah.
Yeah, the little place. It like got super heat stressed and just started pulling out like crazy.
Oh, that was nuts.
And then look at it hanging over there.
It's hanging, baby.
They hang it in the same spot they grow it.
Jack Harry.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Dude, so humid
I don't know
everywhere.
anything until I get there.
Wow. That's a lot of buds. I really wonder what they're gonna
My
do.
friend told me. He said, I never see. He told me, he said, I never see so many Africans before in my life. He used to live in Amsterdam. He said the Africans are in Thailand like a motherfucker. And the Chinese, he said,
Good.
bunch of
Probably
Africans
bringing
and
some
Chinese.
good-ass food.
Sure,
Yeah, they doing it right.
I'm sure they, did their research. They wouldn't know what grows there and what doesn't. Like you said.
Well, these are land races.
Exactly.
These are all like
Exactly.
ones that
We
come
don't
from
know
this.
that.
No,
Yeah, it
they
said
are.
That was the point of this video.
No, it said that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, when it came on, that's what it said.
Yeah.
Showing you different ones. They all look like pure sativa.
Well,
Of
yeah,
course.
which makes sense.
Yeah, it would have to be.
For one,
land
most of these are
raised.
growing up in the fucking mountains.
Anything else gets too moist and just. I actually told people that shit.
And,
That
and the government is
Forest and
subsidizing these grows.
Yeah. God, that'd be nice.
the new national crop.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, it's paying off, from what I can understand, for them, because they're the only Asian country that does that.
Damn, that's a male. How's that not a male?
Huh? I can't even see it.
Wow. That's either that's the same fucking plant. It's just one's stressed out. Look at it. One's
one was stressed out.
One side
One
stressed
part.
out. It's doing it on the other side too. Wow, crazy super foxtails. That thing is ugly as hell. Please tell me you didn't fucking. I don't think.
Brown Christmas tree. It was looking like
Wow.
like,
Like half of it was just like fuck you,
Compared to
kid,
the rest
bro.
of these, that was Charlie Brown.
Dude, that is a
These
massive
trees are
plant.
my favorites. We're up in the mountains of Chicxulub province.
Damn.
Oh,
you
this is out in the province, man.
Yeah, those are the big ones. Those are the ones that people have been playing with for years and years, growing them in their own spots, picking out the ones that grow
We're
here.
collecting more tice though. Whoever this is
That's
would
pretty-
get the seeds. They're there to get seeds.
God, that would be nice.
That's what he's there to do, get seeds.
And this is a different bread. They got each one growing so you can see what seeds you're getting.
Mhm.
That's fucking that'd be a great way to do it.
You know when the Asians get something going, you know they get inventive like a
See those
motherfucker.
damn leaves? Fucking fingers are like that long in this skin.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. That's a fucking.
Cannabis around
We
the
don't
world.
have land races here. Our
Just
land
imagine
races
if you go
suck.
everywhere they have cannabis mash to visit. Maybe take 6 months out of your life and just travel all the places where they have, where you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
They're expensive.
Anyways, all right, I'm high enough to walk the dogs, so I'm going to walk the dogs.
Are you sure you're high enough to do that?
Maybe.
He's
Yeah,
awesome,
I'm
man.
pretty blowed.
I am blown.
That hash was top notch, brother.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work.
Got my seal of approval.